welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Well, the qualifying game days are over, but our 64 roster spots are filled for the My Team Unlimited tournaments.
The tournaments are going down this weekend, March 5th and 6th, and I'll be there to watch all of the action go down. At the end of the weekend, we'll have 4 finalists. That's 2 for last gen and 2 for current gen, with each championship awarding $250,000.
That's a total of $500,000 on the line, but the craziest thing is, some of the qualifiers might be able to win both tournaments.
And we've been catching up with the contenders as they qualify, and we have a few of them for you this episode. And first up, we've got Cash Mr. Money.
With a name like that, he has a shot at winning.
Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in... It's the payday.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Actually out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Green gets it to go. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Great indeed. Ben Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Vucevic against Embiid. Ball, the pass to Green. For 3, Levine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ball finds Vucevic. The Bulls keep it alive. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Harris. And Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Stolen by Ball.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Heat in FTX Arena. And the basket by Harris.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
And you talk to some of his teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
Now here's Levine. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now here's Embiid. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hands.
Shoots from the elbow. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Anthony comes in for Tobias Harris. And Curry subbed in for Ben Simmons. The 76ers trail. Here's Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Green kicks to Curry. Maxey passes to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Philadelphia with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Bradley. Jones with it. Now Anthony defending.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drummond finds Curry. Anthony down low, defended by Jones. It's good.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers in second place.
Checking out Chicago. They must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Passes it to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Anthony on the wing. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Over to the wing. Outside, White. Here's the teardrop. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one goes. Count it. It's all knotted up.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Right side, White. There's Green with the 3. No good that time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, White and Levine on the wings. Derek Jones is out there with Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the point. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. My shot's good for Milton.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. Let me give you some highlights, too.
Here's Milton. The Bulls getting the bucket. Now Bradley. Outside White. Here's Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's teams, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement and narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Vucevic finds White. Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Milton the pass to Harris. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. On the wing, Green. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harris's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The 11-footer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LaVine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
As soon as LaVine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Williams can't hit. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Milwaukee.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Green's checked in.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way, and he's that intense.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here is Harris. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
This is rebounding. He stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Vucevic dishes the ball. On the wing, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
That's his specialty. If you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Pass to Embiid. At the elbow, it's Simmons. 5 to shoot. Maxey, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the 76ers call time here. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Simmons. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Anthony. On the wing, Green. Outside, Simmons. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Anthony. He kicks it to Embiid. Hits the three-point bomb. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Other than the long line of big men who can drain the three, that makes him a very tough cover.
And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Anthony. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points and 1 block. He seems to have... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And that one, good. Embiid's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball kicks to LaVine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And because of the steal set, LaVine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so LaVine nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
That's good from Simmons. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. Poked away. Inside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Chicago also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Embiid. 13 points in the game. And the rejection by Bradley. Outside, White kicks at the ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams passes to Jones. Outside, Ball. White, left side. Count the basket. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And they double up Simmons. Here's Maxey. Buries it from 3-point range. Maxey's got 5 now.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Here's White driving inside. Yep, it counts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And the pass to Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now, here's Maxey. White covering, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's Jones. The kick out to Ball. White dishes the ball. Jones for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Now here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. White looking around. Back to Jones. Ball against Simmons. Ball no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from Australia. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Ben Simmons. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Caruso. He has 7. Hands it from downtown. And Greg Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Harris. Bradley with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 7. Williams with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. Here's Milton. And he lays it straight in.
and not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Anthony finds Milton. And here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it in that play like that.
Passes it to Levine. 36 seconds left in the third. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail by 8, and Curry has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Another three for Philadelphia.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
For three, Levine, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bulls out front. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Green is out there with Williams. Then it's Zach Levine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at point guard. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Drummond, and the shot falls short this time. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Caruso, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Anthony, that one good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Vucevic the pass to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Here's Levine. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 24.
Adding to his three-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Harris. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry dishes to Harris. Curry wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Caruso. Vucevic, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Harris. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry. Balls checked in for the Bulls. And the wide open shot from Green. drills the three-pointer.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Vucevic to the pass to Green. It's good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
High post, Embiid. Over Levine. Embiid, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Green finds Simmons. Takes it inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Ball with it. Now Green defending. Williams dishes to Levine. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it, and those are two crucial points.
And there's the feed to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid, because it's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
And it's tied up with that one.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Pass to Williams. Pulls up from the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, this is the unselfishness Ball brings to the table. The definition of a pass-first point guard.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 2. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Devin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Count that one. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Once again, how dominant he is. Once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
Outside, LaVine. Back to Ball. LaVine finds Ball. With the drive, Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint to take the lead. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, LaVine. The kick out to Ball. And he drives in. Now here's LaVine. Defense is right there. Good work there as it goes.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing LaVine capitalize in the clutch.
Anthony against Williams. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Ball kicks to LaVine. Over Maxey. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 2. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Another miss by Philadelphia. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. And Green puts up a deep 3. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Ooh, way beyond the line. Green showing a lot of confidence with the range to back it up.
Chicago calls timeout. Deep 2 from Ball. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.